Gang, we made it home. As you saw earlier, we're out on the hunt at Target and Barnes & Noble tonight. So as you guys saw in the store today at Target, we picked up the whole full series, one here, of the Mobile Suit Gundams. And now these aren't the Gun Plus, but I also did pick up this, which you guys didn't see on film. I'll give you guys a good look at that. Now this is my very first Gunpla build. So I am very much a newbie, first timer, green, however you want to say it, whatever you want to say. This is the other set we got. All these are from the Bandai collection, and these are all the Gunpla that we found. There's a bunch. There's a huge selection. I didn't really know where to start. I've been doing some research. I do enjoy the anime, and it's pretty awesome. It's been going since 1979 to current. That's pretty impressive, right? So, anyways, that's going to be probably a different video for next time. I'll really get into it. But I'd like to have some guys and some mobile suits kind of up and around, hanging out to welcome these guys so we can build a whole full shelf. Because otherwise you're just a little dude. And then, obviously, my co-host today is the infamous Cad Bane. Like that. So, we are going to get started, and let's crack these open. All right, so I want to thank everybody first off for joining us today on Adventures with Brody. This is a haul that we got tonight, out hunting, and this is a new series for me to get into, and I'm really excited. My son's been into it for quite a while too, and we've been getting him all kinds of different sorts and sets. But this is our first dive into it, and we're pretty excited because they're really cool, detailed figures. What I really like too, what caught me early on as a kid is I really loved Robotech. Obviously, if you're into these guys, you obviously know what Robotech is. So, all right, this is figure number 1, and we're gonna open him because he's got the headpiece for the Build-A-Figure. So we'll kind of open everyone up, get all the pieces out, and then we'll build the very awesome Build-A-Figure. So this is my very first Gundam figure. This is the one. I want to try and take this out as safely and nicely as possible here. So it looks like we can cut behind this and maybe along here. All right. Really good box art too on these. I really enjoy that. Very colorful, dynamic. All right. So let's see what we have here. And this is Gundam Artemis. Very cool. And I don't believe, like I said, I'm brand new into this, and I don't believe that this would qualify as Gunpla because we're not actually putting it together. This is already pre-assembled. Oh, wow, look at the articulation already on these guys. And these are, like kind of a lower level, like, they're not even rated. Like, I noticed, that these are, that we're going to build it, which is the high grade, the perfect grade, and so on, master grade. The colors are just magnificent on these. And the articulation, I mean, their hands move very nice. Move up and down for the weapons. We've got full range. Whoa, buddy. Sorry about that. I mean, you break your arm backwards, right?
Definitely a lot cooler than I thought they were going to be.
These are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, very,
Blue is great.
yeah, very well detailed, and the cockpit there for the human that flies with him. I mean, the blue is really great,
Yeah,
right? So
good.
sorry if I got that too close, but let's go. And here is real quick. Here is for the Build-A-Figure we're building tonight, which is going to be a magnificent surprise. By the end, we'll have all his pieces, and we'll get him all out. All right, so that's that. We're going to set these up. All of our pieces out here. So we'll close this back up. I like to keep my boxes still pretty nice, and that still actually closed back up pretty well. Set that aside here. All right, so this goes to his backpack piece, I believe. It'll come with any kind of directions I see besides hey, this is pretty simple. Mobile Suit Gundam, figure it out. I know that these open, oh, this is great. And then I believe this is this over the shoulder cannon right here, right? And it looks like there's a couple different variations that we can do and set it up, but I am gonna set him up first. Oh, these are cool. Great paneling here on his wings, his back piece. Just gives them that very dynamic look. Wow, he's very nice. All right, so we have the headpiece for the Build-A-Figure. We're gonna set that here to the side, and we're gonna move on to the next one. Here he is, the Gundam Artemis. All right, on to figure 2, and this is really exciting. MBF-PO2 Gundam, I would say Astray. He is really awesome. And with him, we get the chest piece, and so basically the torso for the Build-A-Figure, for the MS-06F Zaku. So let's get him out of here. We can check him out. These are, I know that these are very, like I said, very entry level into the Mobile Gundam suit figures. And obviously you can go from here, and the sky is the limit with these. I mean, there is so many options and variations. Well, that's a pretty nice way to take it out. That way, let's check out the box art here. Beautiful box art. You can see there in there. All right, they're saying that they like them set up like this, so I'm gonna set that there. Oh, wow. I mean, that's just cool. These are really great figures. I mean, very, like I said, very low dollar amount, very entry level to the Mobile Gundam suit. Oh, great articulation. They're bending their knees, and their joints are incredibly satisfying. You can feel the each little notch like in there, so you can set it and hold it. They don't have as much motion this way up and down as far as their shoulders on these, but they look great, and you can pose them all the way 360 around. His head has got pretty good articulation. His body, doing some Pilates. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow, he's good. They just look like they're ready for action, ready to battle, beat your ass. All right, so with the Build-A-Figure, this is the torso. And here's his head, so we'll set that there and get all the pieces. And I believe this must be one of his weapons for the Zaku. I'm imagining, because I don't see it on what to me looks like the, his samurai type Gundam here. Man, he is great. And very, again, vibrant colors. Very good figure. So here he is in all of his glory. Let's move over the Build-A-Figure pieces a little bit. All right. There's the back of him. Bottom of his little feet pads. Ooh. He's not that ticklish because they're pretty tough. All right. Let's get his accessories now going in here. So he's got a shield and 2 swords. One shows connected to his side here with the sheath, which is real cool. So I'm going to go with that because that looks really awesome. I love the way they did the colors. All his armor and hand pieces look really good. So it looks like we can do that. And as far as the shield goes, well, let's see here. I guess that would be possibly here. Yeah, on his arm, which is also pretty cool. Not necessary, I don't think. Look at the great color detail here on his chest. But let's look at the weapons. No, it's just the dummy one. So he holds on to this, or you can have it like it's in. All right, got me on that one. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. All right. I think what we're going to do is change this to this side, to its right side. Put the shield here, and then we'll take out this so it's an empty sheath. We'll set that aside, and we'll put his sword. Oh, that's pretty awesome. To get it in his hand, it comes apart. Bandai really does a great job with these. I mean, just even the little detail. And again, you gotta remember, this is a very low price figure, $13. Retail here in Missoula, Montana. No tax here, so that's what it costs. What it says is what it costs. All right, let's put that through, and then put the piece back on. Oh, that's good. Let's just see it without the. Well, actually, I did it backwards here. I'm too excited. I'm so excited. I just want to get it together. All right. This is cool. He is tough. Look at that. This is going to be one of Riley's favorite, I bet, is this one. This is great. So again, this was the MBF-PO2 Gundam Astray. He is really cool. I think we're going to leave this off for now because I kind of like this clean look of him getting ready to do some slicing business here. Slice and dice party. All right. Very cool. Good figure. And I like that these kind of like his ribbons hanging down, even though we know he's a metallic cool robot. He's awesome. All right, I'm gonna set him over here with his buddy, and we're gonna move on to the next figure. Oh, Wrecking Shop. Okay, moving on to the next figure of the Build-A-Figure wave of the Mobile Gundam Infantry series, it says. And this is Series 1, so I'm excited to see what they do for the next one. This is RX-78-2 Gundam. Mobile Suit Gundam. He's pretty tough too. Look at that. He's a great looking figure. So let's get him out of here. He can't breathe in here very well, and I know he's ready to get out and join us. Cad Bane says that he can take this dude, or maybe even the whole gang. What do you think? He grunted. Short grunts. Alright, so the last one, I just got this across the top, which was pretty nice, pretty easy. Again, very cool, vibrant box art. Really am digging the quality they put into everything here at Bandai. They do a really great job. And they've been doing a really great job for a long time. And we collect all kinds of figures that they make. So we're definitely a fan of Bandai at a store near you. Oh, look at him. He's glorious. All right, see, get a good look at him before I get him out. All right. Got an energy sword. Ooh. Oh man, I'm just blown away with how much movement these guys have. Very good colors. He's joining his buddies here, who we've got just pretty much a blue and white, a red and white, and then them joined all together, red, blue, and a white. Pretty classic Gundam suit. All right, and so for the Build-A-Figure in this guy, we get his arms. So we're gonna set those over here, and all of our other accessories, and get these out. So it is a different machine gun. Ooh, that's pretty awesome, right? We'll bend at the end, but I'm sure we can get it flattened out. It's just been on the old shelf there for a while. Really nice shield. Some of the ones we were watching on YouTube today showed, I saw some energy shields, so I'm looking forward to finding some with some accessories like that. All right, let's get this guy rocking and rolling. Our RX-782. Yeah, he's good. Here's his front. The top. His back. And the bottom of his Lamborghinis. And he's got quite a bit of motion. Again, they don't have a lot of like a butterfly type, shoulder, but still, again, this is a $13 figure that, I mean, pretty much everything moves everywhere you need it to go to really set these guys up to look really dynamic on your shelf. So let's get him all weaponed up here. Let's see what they got going on here. Okay. Oh yeah. And then hopefully, I think we can put his other weapon, his gun, on his back possibly? No? He's gonna come out blasting. Yeah, that's a good figure. He's a little bit more, not as dynamic as his two counterparts here, but his colors and his colorway really does make him look good. And I do like his scowling, cool kind of looking helmet here. All right, we got number 4 here. We're gonna get him out here with the gang. This is a XXXG-01W Wing Gundam. This is really cool. Again, if you're just joining in or you walked in and your buddy or your chick lady or your dude bro are watching it, this is my very first Gundam set. Yes, very low level beginner, but we're getting to, I'm gonna build my very first Gundam Gunpla with you guys. And I'm gonna do that and be vulnerable, and it's my very, very, very first time. I'm very new into this. Obviously, first time caller, long time listener. I've been watching Gundam since I was a child, like most people I imagine, but what a run. Since 1979. I mean, that's really impressive. To still be going currently and still be relevant is, I mean, I don't know how many other franchises. Obviously, we're Star Wars geeks, so Star Wars has been going. Something that's not gotten as much press, and, obviously, what's the empire that Star Wars is, that George Lucas created, is massive. So, get this guy out of here. Mess up the boxes, because just the art is, I mean, this is really good too. Let's see how we get this guy out of here so we can check this out. We gotta check this out. I mean, we just have to check this out. Alright, get rid of that for later. I mean, look at this, the box art is really beautiful. Good job, Bandai. You guys are crushing it, seriously. Oh, I've been excited about this one. I mean, they're all cool, but oh, hello. Alright, my very first Wing Gundam. He is awesome. Whoa, trying to ditch parts out of here. So let's just get him out and get him started. Wow. He's awesome. Oh, these wings. So you can fold. Alright, so let's get a good look at him. Yeah, great articulation, and the joints on them, I'm just really impressed. For, like I said, I'm sure you're sick of hearing me say it, but for a $13 figure, I mean, what you get other figures for the same price, have way less articulation, way less detail, and these are incredibly painted, and just the thought and put into this obviously is just a different level. So let's get a good look at him. So here's his front. From the top view, and his back, and his Lamborghinis, which are obviously a very cool 2 colorway paint there. Here's some of his articulation. He's got really good movement. He's got a little bit, the wing, has a lot better range than some of these other guys. He's got a lot more. Let's see here. What have I done? Oh, I see. All right. Good shoulder piece clip back in. I'm new to this, and I knocked down my buddy over here. Let's fix you. He didn't dig that. Yeah, this is just, what a cool colorway on him. Here is for the Build-A-Figure. Here's his legs. These are cool. He's bend with his legs. That is awesome. Okay. A right leg, a left leg. You put your left foot in, you put your right. I don't know how that hokey pokey thing goes, but I don't know if you all went roller skating as children, but I did, and it was something like that. It was some kind of hokey pokey thing. All right, we'll put him over here with his rest of his parts, and he's saying, put me together. But we'll get to you, buddy. We'll get there. At the end, we'll put together the Build-A-Figure, and we'll talk about the next video. All right, set that aside. Actually, I'm not. Take a look at that kind of reference. See what they do. See what I'm going to do different. Man, I just love their joints and how they bend, and they're tight, but they're posable, and they're notched almost, so you can really just get a huge range of displaying him in so many ways. Probably, oh wow, yeah. I mean, they're just are cool figures. Superstar. I think that's where she smells her armpit after that.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
All right, we've got his very cool laser cannon, his energy sword. All right, and then if you want, you can add his, well, that's very long. I like how they planted this one farther down, so we're going to take this out of his hand, actually. Might find somewhere else for that. I'm just, again, you know, I'm going to keep saying it, just how overly impressed I am with the detail and the paint on these. I mean, it's a good figure. All right. So we are at the final figure in the series of the Build-A-Figure. And this dude, ASWG08 Gundam Barbatos. He is awesome looking. Seems our cat, Mika Millions, has decided to come grace us with her presence. Mika, what are you doing? What you doing there? All right. Well, she's quite talkative, so if you hear her, she's just saying hi. Give her a paw up. Okay, this is gonna be cool. I'm really excited to Build-A-Figure. This has been really exciting. I mean, these guys really do pose very well, and they are gonna present very nice. You know, very, very cool posable figures. All right, so let's get Barbatos out of here. Get him into our lives out here. Come join us. There we go. Here is, whoa, he's sick. Look at that box art. All right, so set him that aside. Get this stuff out of the way a little bit. Whoa, whoa, bro. Yes? What would you like, Miss Mika? Uh-huh. All right, get the cover off. Want to play with one of those? Oh, look at him. That is really, really clean. What do you think about this one? This is pretty cool. All right, let's get him out. Oh, this could be one of my favorites. He is tough. Look at these shoulder pieces. And his headpiece. The chevron, that is really... Oh, wow, he's cool. All right. Let's get him straightened out here before we get too excited. And we can check him out. His back. And, of course, his feet are quite different than these other guys. They're kind of more similar, where these are completely different. All of his pieces are really, really sharper and bulkier. Ooh, look at that. He's got full hand articulation. His elbows move pretty far. Look at that. He's doing reps. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm swole, dog. I need some poofy socks. Just kidding. Old time reference. Oh yeah, he is really good. He just looks like he is ready for action. So here's his leg motion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's got pretty, that is a lot of range
Yeah.
there. And he's very well, I think that I can probably get him to,
He looked like he could down him.
yeah, I think he's going to. Let's see what we got here. Maybe I went too heavy there. I think he's got it in him. I just got to get him positioned right. Come on, you can do it, buddy. All right, we'll mess with that later. He is killer. Look at that. Ooh, and you can kind of dip him. Look at that. He's coming right into you for, oh, slide. Yes. He is nice. All right. Let's see what he's got here for accessories. Looks like he's got a sword and a pretty cool staff. Yeah, that's really cool. Do some damage with that thing. All right, and then for the Build-A-Figure, we've got these really cool, it's a really cool gun. And then what seems to be, I believe, I'll have to check it out, but I thought that it was like an energy axe or something, or maybe I'm wrong. I'll do some investigation here and see what this is about. It's very cool. This gun is cool. Pretty cool magazine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought I saw a picture of somebody holding this possibly, maybe on the back of one of the other ones. I'm going to have to check and see what exactly is going on with that. So let's see here. What can we do with this? So this looks like doesn't have any other places it can kind of chill or go if you're not using it. But with this staff here, I'm wondering if you can't kind of get like a double-handed motion here. I think we can do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Let's look at this guy. He is ready to blast you. All right. So that's the 5th one of the Build-A-Figure series of Series 1. And that is the ASW-G-08 Gundam Barbatos. He is awesome. This is, what a great series. And, you know, this is our, like I said, this is our first run at these. And I'm really enjoying these. These are really well designed and put together figures. Especially at the price point that they're at is really amazing. Well, we've come to the conclusion almost of the show here, where we are at the Build-A-Figure, and my first Build-A-Figure, these are the first Gundams I've ever owned. This is the start of, you are literally here at the beginning of Brodi's new obsession. And I don't go 1 foot in, 1 foot out of anything. I'm all in or all out, no gray area, and I'm in. These are really sick for starting out just at the bottom, pretty much on the line, with like just a little mini posable dude that started, besides watching the anime early on in my life. I was a Robotech fan as well. And this is my first set here. So they're really, I'm really impressed just already with these $13 figs. They're very well done. I mean, for that price point, and really, we're just talking about it, and really it's even cheaper if you break it down to, I didn't just buy 5 figures, you get 6 figures. So 6 figures technically for the price of 5. Yeah, so $10.85 a piece for these guys. All right, so let's get rolling here. And this looks like this might be the most odd part, but let's see just how these are to get on. All right, these ball joints are. All right, I don't think I got that on yet. It didn't pop. I don't want to go too hard on it, but maybe that's what you got to do on these. He's kind of in an awkward spot here where you can't really get the pressure point there. So, I am going to possibly see here. Does he come apart here? He does. Ah, there we go. Oh. Alright, so that's how it goes. And then like so. So this is his right side. Right? Okay. Alright, this should be a little bit easier now. Okay, I think I got it. It didn't pop in quite like I wanted to hear it, but it's on. And can I still get this once that's on, correct? Oh. Oh, he's going to be cool together. Alright, so with a little bit of elbow grease, some tools, and a lot of force, I have got his legs started, which look pretty cool already. And the green on green, like the darker green, it's just cool that what you can do with just minimal colors. It's pretty awesome. All right, his body snapped together pretty good. His legs were took some I guess force. Hi, Mika. Glad to see you're coming back to join us. Let's see if the arms are going to be the same way. Oh boy, I think I can take this off so I can apply straight force. I mean, they're put together well. Once they're together, they're together. Let's get his hand back in there. All right, then we can get, well, I'll wait to put his other shield back on there until I get this. Oh, that was the pop I wanted here on all the rest of them. We haven't got it till that. All right, felt that one go into place. That was pretty good. Oh, he's looking cool. All right, let's get his head on, and then we'll get his armor back on. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. Looks like a gladiator, this. I guess Zaku. Zaku? MS-06F Zaku. Zaku. I'm not sure how that goes, but please don't be mad at me. Ooh, there. Let's just do it again. Oh, for those of you for hearing at home. Oh yeah, that's just a satisfying. Man, he's pretty cool. I love the green colorway on him. And here he is. Oh, let's move these buddies real quick. Hang out back there, bud. Alright, so here is our Build-A-Figure on our first wave, the first Series 1 of the Gundam Mobile Suit Build-A-Figure. There's his back, top of his head, and his feet. And we'll mess with his articulation. It feels really good. He's got some little bit of foot movement. Oh, I don't know why he would do that. Snap my. Oh! Every skater everywhere, if you've skated for more than 20 minutes, eventually doing something fun, you'll fold your ankle over at least once. Alright, he's got some articulation here, and this is like a separate, almost soft goods or softer rubber piece on his kind of skirt shield there. And then he's got two pieces of armor. Nice big spiky shoulder. And then all these kind of cool tubes running everywhere, and he bend with his knee, which I thought was pretty cool. Still pretty bendy. I broke him in half. I killed him. All right. He is pretty awesome. So let's accessorize him a little bit. See what some colors look like on him. So he's already got some shield action over there. Oh, he's really shielded up. Let's try something else here. Let's try one of his weapons. Oh yeah, that looks good. And, well, still not 100% sure, but that looks cool. This big shield on his shoulder here is cumbersome. Alright, we're going to get rid of that. Let's see what. Ooh, this maybe check this out. Look at that. Even more green on green action. You missed St. Patty's Day, bruv. All right. Yeah, he's just awesome. What a cool collection this is. So let's get everybody here for the party. There you go. This is a pretty awesome starter collection. I feel like I know that these aren't you need to build the Gunpla, but we have those here, and that is going to be the next episode of Adventures with Brody. If you'd like to join us, please come hang out and chill out while I humbly build my first Gunpla. I'm really excited just how these turned out, and the quality of these are really great. So thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a fun day out on the hunt. All right. Well, I just want to thank everybody for joining us here again tonight on Adventures with Brody. I've had a fun day out on the hunt, which we brought it home to you and opened like I promised, and got a new Build-A-Figure. I mean, just everybody in this little Series 1 wave here was killer. I'm real excited for us to move on for the next episode and do some Build-A stuff. I think we got some more hunt videos coming up. I know we got a couple places we're going to go, and hopefully some yard sales if it's not raining tomorrow. So, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.